In the state of Wisconsin, a committee of local residents has launched a tremendous effort to remove their governor from office by way of what's called a recall. Recalls are being conducted in other states as well. Recalling an elected official is a right guaranteed to Wisconsin citizens under their state constitution, and that's probably true in most states. In Wisconsin, a recall committee has taken up the enormous task of obtaining the signatures of over 680,000 eligible voters throughout their state to trigger what's called a recall election. This means that if the recall is successful, citizens of Wisconsin don't have to wait for their governor's term to expire. They're essentially overriding the regular election cycle and forcing an immediate and new election during the existing governor's term. In this video, I'm going to describe the entire recall process from start to finish. Let's do it. Hello again, everyone. I'm attorney Robert Flessas. Hey, if you want to watch more helpful and free videos on various legal topics, consider subscribing to my channel. To bookmark where you can find me, smash the subscribe button at the bottom right of this screen. So here's how the recall process works in Wisconsin. It all starts with a qualified elector called the petitioner initiating a recall with the State Election Commission. The petition is a person who is at least 18 years old, a U.S. citizen, and they must have resided in the state for at least 10 days. The petitioner files a statement of intent to circulate a recall petition with the Wisconsin Election Commission and names the elected official that the petitioner intends to recall. In this case, it's the governor of Wisconsin. Once the registration part is completed, then the recall drive begins. Next, a committee is established by the petitioner to coordinate the recall drive. The committee's job is to distribute the formal petition that's used to gather signatures of eligible voters who want to recall the governor. The petition document is designed by the Wisconsin Election Commission, and it's the official form that's required to be used to obtain signatures of those in favor of the recall. Well, how is the petition distributed to the public for signatures? The petition and instructions are available for download on the Recall Committee's official website called recalleversnow.com. This is what you're going to find on the download link. It consists of 4 pages. Page 1 is the petition form to recall Governor Evers. Page 2 is the petition form to recall Lieutenant Governor Barnes. Page 3 contains instructions to obtain signatures. Page 4 contains information for returning the petition forms to the committee so they can be counted, inspected, and turned into the Election Commission. You can print both the Evers and Barnes petitions on letter-size paper. You're not required to print them on legal-size paper. When printing, choose the landscape and fit to page options so that the petition prints correctly. So let's quickly review before we move on to more information. The recall has been initiated by the petitioner. A recall committee has been established to coordinate the recall effort, and the official petition forms are now made available to the public via a website for distribution. Now it's time to get signatures on the petition. The petition signatures are obtained and collected by people called circulators. A circulator's job is very important and should not be taken lightly. Every circulator must witness each person signing a petition. A circulator just can't lay a petition down on a desk, walk away, and pick it up later. The circulator must actually witness each person signing the petition. There are hundreds of circulators that participate. They host what are called signing events throughout the state of Wisconsin to collect signatures. If you're looking to find a specific signing event in your area, those events are published and updated regularly on the Recall Committee's website, recalleversnow.com. If you're going to be hosting a signing event, it's a great idea to print extra packets of the 4 downloadable sheets so people who have come to sign your petition can take the packet home and get more signatures on their own as circulators. Well, what are the petition signing rules? The form has room for 10 signatures. If you want to sign the petition, you must strictly do the following across the signature line. First, sign your name like you normally sign it. Legibly print your name the same way you signed your name. If your signature includes your middle initial, then include it when you print your name. Enter your street address where you reside. Enter the municipality where you reside. Now let's stop here for a moment. This box generates a lot of questions because the physical location where you reside is sometimes different from the municipality where you vote or the post office where your mail is delivered. Enter your address as the municipality that you always use to have things, say, delivered to your home, like the address you provide to Amazon or UPS to deliver something to your door. But you also have to make sure that you also check the box that applies to your municipality. Do you live in a town, village, or city? And you should know that before you sign the petition. And finally, enter the date that you signed the petition. Pay careful attention to this box. Make sure that the year that you signed the petition is indicated in the full 4-digit format, not the abbreviated format. This is very important. You should take the same care when you sign a petition like you would if you're entering your information on a raffle ticket. If you win the raffle, you want the money to get delivered to you, not someone else, right? So just be as accurate here. Here are some very important rules to know if you're signing a petition. A person can only sign a petition once during the course of a recall drive. Online electronically signed petitions are invalid. You must physically sign a petition in person. You can't forge another person's signature on a petition like your parents, friends, or relatives. Doing that is a felony in Wisconsin. However, you can help a person complete their entry on the petition, but you have to know the person and they must give you permission to do so. And a signer doesn't have to be a registered Wisconsin voter. A signer only needs to be eligible to vote in Wisconsin. However, if you're not registered to vote, it's not too late to do so. Go to myvote.wi.gov. Here are the rules if you're acting as a circulator. A circulator can both sign the petition as a petitioner and as the circulator. Did you know that? You need to complete the bottom portion of each petition as a circulator after it's been completed, certifying that you witnessed the signing by each person listed on your petition. Then print your name, enter your home address, date the document, then sign your name where indicated. Don't fill in the page number box. The committee will do that for you when you turn in the petition. Now, the circulator needs to send the completed petitions back to the recall committee so they can include them in the gigantic batch of petitions. But don't wait. Do this promptly because there's a strict deadline to obtain and send in the signed petitions. Go to the committee's website again to get the address to return the petitions to the recall committee. And that again is recalleversnow.com. The return address is listed in the fact page, along with answers to many other common recall questions. Once the circulators deliver their completed petitions to the recall committee, then the recall committee reviews the petitions for accuracy. Finally, the recall committee delivers the valid and accurately signed petitions to the Wisconsin Election Commission. The Election Commission reviews each petition, certifies them as accurate, then counts the signatures to make sure the required number of signatures have been accumulated to trigger the recall election. Well, I hope this helps, Wisconsin. Good luck. Let me know if you're successful. I'm attorney Robert Flessas. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.